My name is Tammy Rojas. I'm a member of Poor People's First PA, and I'm on the coordinating committee of the Pennsylvania Poor People's Campaign, a national call for more revival. We're here also to address Lancaster City Council in regards to the rezoning petition being proposed by UPMC. We are here to ask Lancaster City Council to push back against the UPMC petition to rezone the old St. Joseph Hospital from a hospital to a multi-use property of businesses and housing, which is a continuation of the kind of redevelopment that has been swooping through our community like a tsunami and causing mass displacement. We're facing not only losing a much-needed healthcare facility, but also a historical Lancaster legacy for over 135 years. If we don't come together and push back against UPMC, St. Joseph Hospital will be gentrified. This is an important moment in our community's history. Don't let a global healthcare conglomerate corporation like UPMC destroy the history and legacy of what was once St. Joseph Hospital. Let's organize as a community and do this right. The history of St. Joseph Hospital is remarkable, and it should be honored. We are continuing to lose what makes Lancaster, Lancaster. It's time to come together and push back. The Lancaster Healthcare Rights Committee of Poor People First PA feels if we're going to look at rezoning possibilities, a more appropriate way to rezone would be to incorporate healthcare and housing for the poor and dispossessed. Or hold out. Pull in support from across the state, dig in, and fight for a community hospital for Lancaster. Whatever St. Joe's Hospital becomes, it must be a place that fits the needs of the most vulnerable in our community. This is what we mean when we say, take back St. Joseph's. And this is what we have been organizing around over the past year. Our story around our fight to take back St. Joseph's has been heard by many across this nation. And we have gained both regional and national support in this fight throughout this past year. When UPMC announced the closing of the hospital in Sunbury, PA, residents from that community reached out to us for insight and guidance on how to fight back against UPMC. We stand in solidarity with the community of Sunbury, and we're against the closing of the hospital in that community. The people all across Pennsylvania have been hurt by UPMC in many different ways, in so many different communities across the state. The people of Pennsylvania are ready and itching to take on UPMC statewide. The Lancaster Healthcare Rights Committee of Poor People First PA is in full support of this idea and willing to help organize those efforts. We are here to demand the Lancaster City Administration hold true to the promises they made this past year at City Council meetings, like when you voted unanimously to support the Public Health Care Advocate Resolution, and the comments made at the neighborhood meeting for the UPMC site, where rezoning was discussed. We are prepared to take on UPMC for the good of our community. Will you join us in support? We are here to ask you all to state publicly that you will not agree to any rezoning changes proposed for the UPMC site at this time.
Thank you.